Hello, Chatthew. Pardon me. Welcome. How's it going this evening? How are you? Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Okay. We had a busy day in the Wiggins Hogue household. Except that I was not in the household for much of the day because I went and ran some errands today. Now that I think about it, it wasn't actually a very busy day. I went and ran some errands. I came home. I played a little Destiny. I spent some time putting my ultrasonic cleaner to use on some Gunpla parts. And that was basically it. Then Meg and I went to the pub. I had a beer. I had a Guinness, so it doesn't really count as a beer. The nation of Ireland will remember this. But anyhow, I had a beer, and that was nice. And we had pasta for dinner. We had tortellinis in cheese sauce with Caesar salad and Asiago cheese bread, and it was very nice. And that's been basically the day. We took the dog out to pee a couple of times. That was fun. You want to know about the Apocalypse movie, do you? So I went and saw the movie Knock at the Cabin yesterday. And it wasn't very good. For the record, it was acted really well. It was competently composed, like from a directorial perspective. It was well put together. It is definitely Trolley Problem, the movie. The whole premise of the movie is 4 folks show up at this cabin in the woods where a family is staying. A family of 2 gay men and their adopted daughter. And they pose to them they're carrying weapons, and they trap them in the cabin, and they pose to them the idea that they have all had similar visions of the end of the world, and the only way to avert the end of the world is for one of the 3, like the family, to choose one of them to willingly sacrifice. And if they willingly sacrifice one of them, everybody on Earth lives. And if they choose not to sacrifice anybody, then everybody on Earth dies except the 3 of them. And they are left to walk a barren Earth eternally and cosmically alone, I believe is the line that is delivered. And then the whole movie hinges on whether or not these people are crazy or if they legitimately have had a vision of the apocalypse. Anyhow, the movie's not very good. I did not think the story took turns that I enjoyed very much. That's basically what it came to. I did not think much of the movie. Does the movie have scenes of apocalyptic destruction? Sure does. So, I don't know if this is a spoiler. There's not really a twist. The movie, like, I don't know. I'm going to spoil this movie for you. So, spoilers ahoy. I'm going to give you a couple of moments. Spoilers ahoy. All right. So anyhow, there's not really a twist in the movie. The premise is like whether these people are crazy or not, right? Like the question of the movie is whether these people are crazy or not. And what in fact is going on, and the way they cast doubt on it over the course of the movie is that the first apocalyptic plague is earthquakes and tsunamis. And it happens that one of the guys at the cabin knows that there had been an earthquake before they even got to the cabin. And so the first plague they unleash is like, oh, the tides will rise and will pound all the coastal cities into dust. Spoilers, if you live in BC, you're dead in this movie. If you live in Oregon, you're dead in this movie. No, it's not one whole earthquake. It's many earthquakes and big tsunamis. Oregon gets, Portland gets swallowed by the sea. I don't know how Portland gets swallowed by the sea because Portland is not coastal, to my knowledge. Hi, Meg. What brings you in here?
This is not scientifically accurate.
I know. Portland is on a river, I'm pretty sure. It might be a tidal zone. Yeah. And anyhow, point being, there's doubt cast on whether or not this is legitimate because they're like, oh, if you don't choose somebody to sacrifice, then cities will be swallowed by the sea. And then they choose not to sacrifice somebody, and it switches to television. Like, they switch on the television, and cities are swallowed by the sea. And the family is like, nah, the earthquake happened 4 hours before you even got here. You've been timing this whole thing to make sure that you made us pose the choice before that happened. And then the second one is a plague that claims the lives of children. And when they refuse to make the choice, they flip to the TV, and it's like, oh, the X9 virus the X9 flu variant has started claiming we've seen significant upticks in deaths among children under the age of 12. And this horrible plague is there's this horrible pandemic going on that is gotten worse overnight. And again, the family is like, this is a pre-recorded news report. You knew it was going to be on. You could not possibly, there's no reason for us to believe you because this was a pre-recorded news report. This pandemic has been going on this whole time. We knew about it before we got here. This is not a thing. And then the next plague is the sky will fall and pierce the earth like shards of glass. And this is when things start to turn as they refuse to make a choice and planes just start falling out of the sky. Planes just start falling out of the sky. And they're 700, 800 planes start falling out of the sky. And they're like, no, this is a terrorist attack. Again, you're just all crazy people. You coordinated this. This is a coordinated attack on the world and our infrastructure. And then at this point, one of the guys has one of the couple, the two men who are staying at this cabin, one of them has had a serious concussion sustained in the opening of the movie. And over the course of this, he has seen a vision of a man, a figure in the light reflecting off a mirror. And when the first plague hit, he saw this reflection of this figure reflected in the mirror. And so he's a religious guy, and his husband is not a religious guy, is devoutly atheist, and they go into their history and things like that. And it turns out that one of the four people that show up to to tell them about this apocalypse and to get them to choose, was a homophobe that attacked one of the guys in a bar years earlier in his life. And so he's like, I'm not gonna, like, I don't believe you. You're targeting us. This is a hate crime. Like, you're not actually, like, you are not actually here because you've had a vision. You're here to target us because you're bigots. And anyhow, the final plague is unleashed, and literally clouds storm in, and lightning starts coming down from the sky, lighting the world ablaze. And at this point, they realize, like, ah, crap. This is actually God's wrath. And then there is a conversation between the two men who talk about, like, all the way through, they've been talking about the strength of their relationship and how they'd rather live forever alone than sacrifice one another. Like, you know, we're in it together forever. And at the very end of the movie, the religious guy is like, no, I believe. At this point, I believe you should kill me and live on with our daughter and sacrifice me to save the world. I am at peace. I'm ready. Like, sacrifice me. I think it is the right thing to do. And then he does. And then the apocalypse ends. And the movie is over. That is the end of the movie. It's a bad movie. And so, anyhow, there are, like, some little twists here and there. I mean, like, the payoff is functionally that they realize that the four people were the four horsemen of the apocalypse, and that the events of their life have been leading them to a place where they can arrive at this conclusion, and that the four horsemen, so to speak, are, like, legitimately messengers from God, basically. It's bad. Like, it is not a good movie. So, anyhow, the best part of the whole movie was that at one point they turn on the TV to show a news report, and they flip past an infomercial for an air fryer, and M. Night Shyamalan cameos as the salesperson in the infomercial hawking an air fryer. That's the best part of the whole movie. That was cute. And for the record, Batista is really, really good in it. In fact, like, all of the actors are really, really good in it, which is the worst part. Like, everybody is giving this movie their all, and the movie is just bad. Anyhow, don't go see it. Don't watch it. There are better M. Night Shyamalan movies. There are better things to spend your... Is it comically bad? No! That's the thing. Like, as I say, it's relatively well directed. Like, it's totally competently directed. It's really well acted. Like, the actors in the movie are doing their darned best. It's just a bad story. I don't know. If you want to watch M. Night Shyamalan do a, like, religious allegory, watch Signs. Signs is like, you know, doing things. It may not be to your taste, but it's at least, like, doing things. I don't think Signs is bad. I think Signs is actually pretty good on the whole. But anyhow, Knock at the Cabin is not good. It's not. It is, however, mercifully short at merely 100 minutes long. Why do you want me to say Allegory, Kane? It's totally... I am pronouncing it a completely acceptable way.
Allegory.
People do often pronounce it allegory, and in fact, the Google allegory is allegory. But allegory... How to pronounce allegory? Allegory is that one.
Allegory. Allegory.
UK.
Allegory.
Allegory. Bam, roasted.
Bam, roasted.
Allegory.
Allegory.
Allegorical.
Allegory is fine.
Allegora. Allegory. Allegory.
Anyhow, chat is roasting me inappropriately.
Rude. That was also rude.
I mean, I would say allegorical, sure. But allegory is fine. It flows off the tongue better. Anyhow, you all need to step off. So anyhow, movie bad. And I think I owe 2 jokes. And the first joke I saw today is a joke I can't even tell. No, you don't want me to tell this one. Definitely not. What are small pigeons called? A smidgen. Meg asked me why I have a pair of tattered old socks that I haven't thrown out. I said they're my church socks. They're exactly like all my other socks, but a little more holy. I was kind of a big deal at my last job, mowing the cemetery lawns. I worked above hundreds of people. What is a sneeze's favorite musical instrument? Acoustic guitar. Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he's from Neverland. Good grief. Every one of these jokes is averaging a C+ at the moment. Have I considered telling the number of jokes chat requests and then stopping? No, absolutely not. It's more fun to torture you with many jokes as opposed to one or two. All right. All right. What else do you want me to talk about? Otherwise, we're moving on. Maple is having a nap at the moment and has been a bit of a hellion today. Oh, right. I should thank subs because there have been a few of them. Damn, I Am Pretty. Thank you for the resub. Now for 25 months. G. Dwarble, thank you for the resub. Now for 35 months. Loud Geodrit, thank you for the resub. Now for 15 months. And Morden Solus Sings, thank you for the resub. Now for 22 months.
She's almost asleep. We should not say the name.
We should not say the name of the
She
creature.
who shall not be named.
All right.
Is almost asleep.
Is in the other room.
There
And
were
we don't want to wake her.
There were some borks emitted,
I did hear the borks.
so I went in and sat on the bed and did my shh. And then her breathing changed after she did a
You gotta love the
like fine. So I chanced it and left.
good stuff.
Does chat know what you're playing yet tonight?
No. It remains a secret. Now chat is trying to get me to say the name. Real legit streamer, thank you very much for the resub. Now for 22 months. You would stop if you saw the look that Meg just gave me upon hearing that you were trying to get me to say the name. Borks are once again emanating from the bedroom. Is the joke I refuse to tell the one about piss? No, it is not at all about piss. Dunderhosen, thank you very much for the resub. Now for 5 months. Hype train incoming. Hype train. No, it was on dad jokes. It just wasn't the top one on dad jokes. It was just the first one that I read. Okay. I get the sense that you're ready to move on. I'm ready to move on. Let's move on, shall we? Jimcat, thank you very much for the gift sub. Congratulations to the Ain map. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable, which is totally intact and not at all problematic. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Did you once again not get the boops? Because I fixed it last night, but it looks like you didn't get the boops. I promise you I did fix it, but now I'm going to have to fix it again. You definitely should have gotten the boops. I'm going to try it again. Let's see if that fixed it. There we go. Much better. I found it. Okay. Well, with that resolved, let's move on to our beverage reveal. Chibcat has a question. Why do I hate Guinness? I don't hate Guinness. I had a pint of Guinness tonight. It's quite tasty. It's just 4.2%, which makes it a weak beer. All right, Garcon. Can I get a drum roll, please, for our beverage reveal of the evening? Now, before anybody resolves the poll, it is nutritious and it is delicious. But that is a rum and coke. What do you mean? I am not responsible if you resolved the poll. You're not allowed to tell me. Remember when you said you don't do it until I say what it is? Maypole, thank you for the follow. I feel like I'm being trolled. Anyhow, this here is a rum and coke. Delicious and nutritious rum and coke. Now, everybody shame his and I, please, and thank you. All right. We are moments away from this evening's game reveal. But before we do, I need to run to the washroom. So I will be right back, and then we will play a video game. Please don't go away. Alrighty, Chathew. The time has come. Are you ready? Because I am. Let's find out together. Welcome, everyone, to Final Fantasy XIV February. With the free trial up to level 60, including award-winning expansion pack Heavensward. Anyhow, I figured it was time to give it a try. So, we are playing this for exactly 1 month. The intent is we're going to start this tonight, and we are going to play it until March 4th. And at that point, it is no longer our stream game. We will be moving on. Did I say March 2 yesterday? I probably meant March 2nd. Anyway, it's very quiet. I'm not sure why it's so quiet. So I turned it up a bit. Oh, Ghost of Jeff Goldblum is leaving? Aww. I should probably be paying attention to what's going on in this cutscene. This is the cutscene from the 1.0 version of the game? Oh. Oh, this is the cutscene from when they shut down 1.0. All right. It's the Traveler! Didn't we just deal with a game where the moon was a prison? Oh god, the world's exploded! Timur says, this is what happens when you don't kill Melbu Frama. Well, good thing I killed Melbu Frama then. Pray the dragon away. I don't think it worked. Unsurprisingly, the realm was reborn. I gotta say, I do like Monocle Lalafell. Dude's gonna regret that neck tattoo when he needs to find a job. Hey, it's one of those things. Man, it's another kingdom we can fail to save. Hell yeah! I can't wait to fail to stop the moon from dropping on this kingdom. Out of curiosity, are we going to play Final Fantasy XIV today? Well, I gather we have a lot of decisions to make in character creation. So first, let's make sure I'm on the right data center, and I think I am. Proceed. Yes, don't worry. I know which server I want. I do want to be on Siren. All right. New character. Okay. So, we've got a bunch of options here. We've got here Elizin, Lalafell, Mikote, Rogadin, which I'm given to understand is a male hair growth supplement, and the Ura, which is some sort of house goat. And yes, I can't be a rabbit man because I'm on the free trial. Oh, it is a coat man. I don't like that at all. Whoa! Talk about sexual dimorphism, Jesus Christ. This game could teach WoW something. Oh, I've gone mega choppy. All right, the frames are not good, so let me fix that first. Let's go to 1920 by 1080 at like 85 hertz. Yes. Am I buttery smooth now? Maybe? I guess we'll find out in a minute. Oh god, my whole computer is freaking out. Just a second. One moment, please. You know, I did test this. Oh, wait, that's the wrong screen. I want screen 2. You should be 1920 by 1080. Keep changes. Much better. Now everything won't freak out every time I close. Good grief. Okay. Encoding still says overloaded, but let's give it a second to catch up. Let's see how... I suspect that change alone will be good enough, but we can futz around with things later. Chat requests no middle sliders. All right. Allied Man, thank you very much for the resub. Now for 31 months. Sorry, I gotta fix my display here. Oh yeah, it's different lighting situations. Unique pose. All right, so my default, like, I tend to strongly orient towards the Lalafell. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the surely like 80% of people pick Lalafell. I don't know. There are cat girls in the game. I'm sure a lot of people pick cat girls. Oh my. Jesus. I need that sound clip that's like, Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. He's so big. I can't get over here. Here. I like that that's the human female unique pose. Just oh my! Saucy! No, I think I gotta go Lalafell. This is my preferred... I want to be a hobbit. Lalafell. The wee people sporting short round bodies. The Lalafell appear as no more than children to the eyes of most. Many of these nimble little folk. That's my voice for the game now. Oh, geez. Many of these nimble little folk hail from the islands of the South Seas. Where they practice a simple agricultural lifestyle. It was not until the opening of maritime trade routes that the gradual migration of Lalafells to Eorzia began. Hello, Pywo! Welcome, I was hoping you would stop in. I finally took your note to heart. This note. Oh, that's right. It was from a vacation. This note. Now one of the most well-established races in the realm, Lalafells can be found in great numbers in nearly every city. Though Lalafellan culture places great emphasis on blood relations, individuals are known for getting along amicably with members of all races. We gotta find out what a lore-accurate name for a Lalafell looks like. Lalafell naming conventions. Oh, right. There's different versions of Lalafell. We're going for a male Lalafell, so here we go. We got Plains folk or Dunes folk. For what it's worth, Oingo Boingo would be lore accurate. Good grief. All right, Plains folk. From the flat landscapes of the plain folks' home islands are where this Lalafellan clan takes its name. Their distinct hair coloration, a myriad of earthy and grassy tones, helps them to blend in well with their environment, acting as an effective camouflage against would-be attackers. It was the similarity of La Noseka's grassy fields to those in their homeland which drew the first settlers to the island of Vilbrand and what is now Limsa Bominsa. They are a clever and opportunistic people and crafty with their words. The generally accepted view of plainsfolk is that they are a vibrant lot with a penchant for extra conversation. Kikazi, thank you very much for the resub, now for 34 months. Dunesfolk. What is a Dunesfolk for? Perhaps the most unique characteristic of the Dunesfolk is their luminous eyes, a result of a glossy protective layer which covers the pupil, an evolutionary response to their homeland's glaring sunlight. Many individuals wear a small traditional gemstone on their forehead, a symbol of their zodiac sign. They are adamant about scholasticism, placing the advancement of knowledge before all else. Other races tend to perceive male Dunesfolk as introverts, who care more for books, business, and the prosperity of Ul'dah, a city-state built upon Dunesfolk ingenuity, than the goings-on of the rest of the realm. Okay, now I've got to look at, they have different stats. 23 dex, 21 dex, 19 vit, 18 vit, 22 int, 20 mind, 23 mind. The stats are 100% irrelevant. All right, well, I think I'm going with Dunesfolk on the grounds that I can empathize with being an introvert and less concerned with the goings-on of the realm. All right. Tiny Lalafell. Big, small, big, small. A Smallafell or a Tallafell? Let's be a Smallafell. Face! That one, all the way. That's the good face. The other faces suck. I'm a pale boy. My Lalafell is going to be also. There we go. Cool. Ooh, hairstyles. Hell yeah. All right. That one's a good start. That one's a better start. I love the cowlick. I can, once again, I feel the cowlick. Nah, definitely no. When I was a young boy. Yeah. Ah, there's the Riku hair. This is Babby Cloud. This is Babby Zack. Oh God, we could make a tiny cloud. Jesus, we could make a tiny cloud. That's like miniature Sora. Oh my God! Oh! What an amazing hairdo! Oh man, the pompadour is hard to say no to. The tiny cloud is also hard to say no to. This? Was this Tiny Sora? Not Tiny Cloud? Which one's Tiny Cloud? I think I correctly picked Tiny Cloud. The actual cloud hair is near Tiny Zack. Where's Tiny Zack? That one's Tiny Zack. I guess that one was Tiny Cloud. Ooh. I like the cowlick on this one too. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Oh, that's much too light. I'm like, how can I get a little bit of gray in there? I've got that backwards. I've got like... Okay, that is the highlights pane. That all looks good. That all looks good to me. Jaw. I can't even tell the difference. Well, I know the scroll wheel zooms in. I still can't tell the difference. Here, just stand still for a minute, would you? There is no discernible difference between 2 and 3. Three it is. All right, let's see our eye shapes. Available eye shapes. We got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. 3 it is. Eye color. Looks good. Eyebrows. Hell yeah. Am I just making little Link? No! I'm making little me, yeah. About 3. Lip color appears to have no effect. Oh, because it's set to none. Yeah, none is fine. What do we think for ears? We did say no middle sliders. Big ears, tiny Yoda. Oh, I don't like that. I like short way better. Oh my god, I want to be able to give him a beard. But all I can give him is a soul patch. Oh no. I am 21, so beer is yes. Now I've just made my dad. Hello, Erica. Hello, Raiders. Welcome, everybody. We are playing Final Fantasy XIV at the moment. Meg, are you around? You need to see this. What have I done?
You're an elf. Look at your pointy ears. The mustache is very your dad.
That's what I said. I've just made my dad.
The cowlick is amazing. Because your hair does that too. You're You're so cute.
I've just made Tiny my dad. I'm keeping the face. I'm keeping the mustache though. The mustache is hilarious.
The mustache is great.
Oh, the mustache is hilarious.
Very good.
This is a child trying to boot beer.
It's great. Oh yeah, some like fancy. Oh yeah, some tattoos. Oh, face paint.
Oh, this is just the Zell.
It's the little cutie mark. Oh my god, he's so cute.
It's Naruto.
Oh my god. Wow. Two-Face.
It's those aliens from Star Trek.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, you can't do that.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I can't make
Purple.
it blue enough.
Go purple. Go up one.
Freedom!
Oh my god.
Is there a prison teardrop? Sadly not. There's just a prison heart.
I like that it matches your eye color.
Okay, we got a new voice, which means I need to put
Sweet
my
Jesus.
other headphone on so I can hear it. Can I try changing my face? Absolutely not. Oh my god! What? Yes? Sure, go to it. Oh, I hate that. Oh, wow, do I ever hate that. No, we're all in on the bushy mustache. 100%. The bushy mustache is here to stay. I just wish I could do all of that. All right. Oh! I like 8. Woo! Yeah, so far 8 is in the lead. Hard pass. 8 and 9 are good. I like both 8 and 9. Whoa! Woo! All right. Sold. Oh, apparently I had previous character creation data saved. All right. Select my character's date of birth. The Eorzyan year. Eorzian year consists of the moon, Menfina, revolving around Hydalen's 2 astral and umbral poles, while fluctuating between each of the 6 elements. In this, the year can be said to be the length of 12 moons. B. Johnston, thank you very much for the resub now for 21 months. All right. Is there any reason to pick a specific date? This is all fluff? Okay. Done. Select your character's patron deity. Pick 2nd, month, and 4th day. Actually, I do like that. Just on account of the actual birth date of the character. All right, let's read. Even though this may just be fluff, let's read about the patron deities. Halone, mover of glaciers and goddess of war, is the guardian deity of Ishgard. She commands the elements of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Eorzian calendar. Halone is the daughter of Hrolgr and a bitter rival of Nothica. She is most often depicted as a relentless warrioress armed with a bronze great shield. Her symbol is the 3 spears. Menfina. Menfina is keeper of the moon and the goddess of love. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the 2nd moon of the Eorzian calendar. Menfina is the sister of Azema and the divine lover of Oshkon. Oschon. She is most often depicted as a maid carrying a round skillet. Her symbol is the full moon. Thaliak, ruler of rivers and wisdom, the god of knowledge, is the guardian deity of Sharlayan. He commands the element of water and is associated with the 3rd moon of the Eorzian calendar. Thaliak is the father of Limlayan and the teacher of Bayergot. He is most often depicted as a reserved scholar holding an ashen staff. His symbol is the scroll. Nimaya is the watcher of celestial bodies and goddess of fate. She commands the element of water and is associated with the fourth moon of the Eorzian calendar. Nimaya is the younger sister of Althic, and master of Ralgr. She is most often depicted as a weaver, donning a white silken veil. Her symbol is the spinning wheel. Lnayan, watcher of the seas and goddess of navigation, is the guardian deity of Lima Lamasina, Laminsa. She commands the element of wind and is associated with the fifth moon of the Eorzian calendar. Lemlayan is the daughter of Thaliak and the elder sister of Naufika. She is most often depicted as a strong fisherwoman wielding a long-bladed harpoon. Her symbol is the wave. Oschon is ruler of the mountains and god of travelers and vagrants. He commands the element of wind and is associated with the sixth moon of the Eorzian calendar. Oschon is brother of Nalthal. Pretty sure that was the arbiter of the covenant. And the close companion of Halon. He is most often depicted as a carefree ranger wielding a bow of yew. His symbol is the walking stick. Bayergot is the purveyor of architecture and industry. He is god of the arts. He commands the element of lightning and is associated with the seventh moon of the Eorzian calendar. Bayergot is the elder brother of Halon and pupil of Thaliak. He is most often depicted as an ardent smith with a two-headed hammer. His symbol is the hand. Pralgr, breaker of worlds, is the god of destruction and guardian deity of the now fallen nation of Alamigo. He commands the element of lightning and is associated with the eighth moon of the Eorzian calendar. Pralgr is the father of both Bayergot and Halon and serves as attendant to Nimea. He is most often depicted as a magus carrying a staff of bronze. His symbol is the streaking meteor. Azema is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. She commands the element of fire and is associated with the ninth moon of the Eorzian calendar. Azema is daughter of Althic and the elder sister of Menfina. She is most often depicted as a noble lady holding a golden fan. Her symbol is the radiant sun. Naldthal, Nardwar, the human serviette, overseer of the underworld and god of commerce, is the guardian deity of Ulda. He commands the element of fire and is associated with the 10th moon of the Eorzian calendar. Naldthal is the single manifestation of the deific twins Nald and Thal. He is most often depicted as a discerning merchant holding a balance. His symbol is the cowrie, an ancient shell currency. Wait, I just read that one. Naufika, tender of soils and harvests and goddess of abundance, is the guardian deity of Gridania. She commands the element of earth and is associated with the 11th moon of the Eorzian calendar. Naufika is the daughter of Azema and the younger sister of Limnialian. She is most often depicted as a jubilant farmer holding a scythe of steel. Her symbol is the spring leaf. All thick. Why is it thick? So thick. All thick is the surveyor of change in space and god of time. He commands the element of earth and is associated with the 12th moon of the Eorzian calendar. All thick is the father of Azema and Menfina and elder brother to Nimea. He is most often depicted as an austere emperor wielding a mithril great axe. His symbol is the hourglass. Windmill slam, all thick.
Mm-hmm.
All thick. All right, now I gotta figure out what the hell I'm playing as. All right, we got Gladiator. My classic favorite Final Fantasy job is White Mage. I played a healer in WoW, or I played a paladin in WoW. Anyway, yeah, what's good for solo? What flavor of paladin? Healing paladin. I played a holy paladin in WoW. Do I want to tank, punch, shoot, cast, or heal? I don't know. One of those. You will play all of the classes, so just pick one to start with. Okay. All right, let's give it a look at what's available to me. So we got Gladiator. Gladiators specialize in the handling of all manner of one-handed blades, from daggers to long swords, be they single or double-edged, straight or curved. A defining characteristic of the art is its emphasis on diverse combat tactics, training its members to bring their martial skills to bear in any situation. As such, there are practitioners who marry sword and shield. Yeah, sword and board. Seeking to defend their fellow companions, others opt for an empty offhand, choosing instead to focus entirely on their sword arm. In all instances, the ages-old art of the sword makes the gladiator a formidable adversary in any encounter. Pugilist. The path of the pugilist is one of incessant training aimed at mastering the traditional techniques of hand-to-hand combat. Though they command formidable power when unarmed, they are wont to use metal, leather, and bone weaponry to maximize their destructive potential. Their preference for fighting at close quarters makes negotiating distances an absolute necessity. This is why many pugilists are quick to learn that lightweight gear allowing for maximum agility ensures them better success in battle than does cumbersome plate or chain. I gotta say, really tempting to go tiny Lalafell punchman. With a dope mustache. Marauder. The Marauder is a combat specialist whose weapon of choice is the Great Axe, a fearsome arm emblematic of Eorzy's pirates. Their approach to battle is one of brute force, relying on strength and steel to crush enemies and sunder weapons. They are highly sought after for their ferocity and intimidating presence, and are often employed to hunt down monsters plaguing the land or turn the tide of battle between warring nations. Lancer. The strategy of the Lancers is to outrange and fluster opponents with their long two-handed polearms, peppering them with a barrage of thrusting attacks. Sounds like my first time. They are trained with a number of weapons, giving a diversity to their attacks that makes them extremely versatile combatants. In former times, the long spear saw the most widespread use, due in great part to the influence of the proud Lancer legions of Alamigo. Since then, the guild has greatly expanded its armories to include a variety of weaponry such as the halberd and the trident. Yes, such variety. Archer. The enduring popularity of the bow is a testament to its elegant design, but this simple weapon would be of little worth without the surpassing skill of those who master it, the archers. Projectile techniques such as high-angle fire enable archers to assail their foes with deadly precision even at great distances. Constant assessment of the battlefield enables them to carefully determine the most advantageous ground from which to loose, as well as the nature of the arrows best suited to their enemy. Together with the longbow sentries of the Elysian military, the shortbow hunters among the Mikote are widely regarded as most skilled with the bow. Then in Disciples of Magic, Conjurer. Conjury calls upon elemental forces present in nature and concentrates them to a potency at which spells can be woven. Though practiced meditation on the essences of creation, conjurers draw forth and absorb ether from their immediate surroundings. A wand or cane made from unworked wood is then utilized to focus the ether until it manifests as the desired spell. The seat of the Conjurers Guild lies at the Stillglade Fane in Gridania, where the voices of Eorzy's elementals are said to be most powerful. The thaumaturge. The thaumaturge. In the hands of a skilled practitioner, thaumaturgy can be a force of terrifying destruction. At the heart of this school of magic lies the ability to call forth and command the latent ether within oneself through deep introspection, to then mold that ether into sorcery. The thaumaturge makes use of a scepter or staff within which is housed a medium, a natural stone imbued with magical properties. And arcanist, adepts of the art of arcanum derive their might from symbols of power born of geometric techniques hailing from across the southern seas. Held within occult grimoires, these symbols lend shape to the arcanist's ether, thereby allowing him to produce myriad powerful spells. Using the self-same symbols to unlock the latent power contained within gemstones, arcanists are also able to summon forth the familiar known as carbuncle to carry out their bidding. All right, so Conjurer is White Mage, Thaum is Black Mage, Arcanist is Summoner and Scholar. Cool beans. I don't know, Pugilist sounds really appealing to me. Just because of how ridiculous it would be. And I'm here for the ridiculosity. Although I gotta say, I do like the appeal of one day going for a bard. But, no one expects the groin-high sucker punch. I mean, my character is so tiny, it's more like a thigh-high sucker punch. I can pick up Archer Bard later on the same character. All right. Mm-hmm. I have not, indeed, select another. No! I can't go to Siren. Doeth. Siren's locked. How frequently can I refresh the servers? Every 3 minutes. Cactuar is also locked, so it's not like I can go to Cactuar. So we're going to just hang out here and hope that Siren unlocks. Let's tell a joke. I think I actually owe 2 jokes at the moment. Do I owe 2 jokes right now? I do. Okay. Let's find some jokes while we wait for a re-up. Did you know? Did you know it's a 5-minute walk from my house to the bar, but a 30-minute walk home? The difference is staggering. Let me see if I can find another decent one. Why aren't balloons a good source of currency? Yes, they have an inflation problem. All right, this joke is a bit of a deep cut. I don't know, maybe it's a bit of a deep cut. Seems like a bit of a deep cut to me, but I got it, so I'm going to tell you. Today I learned that Ivan Pavlov won the Nobel Prize. Who did he have to bribe to get around that technicality? It took Meg a while to get that one. Yeah. Think about it a while. It'll ring a bell. Yes. Pavlov is the guy who taught dogs to salivate when a bell rang, and he won a Nobel Prize. So who did he have to bribe to be awarded the Nobel Prize? for his experiment involving a... There you go. Here we go. I once asked a girl for a date, and she said I had a face like the back of a boat. I didn't reply, but I gave her a stern look. All right, we're going to try refreshing here one more time. See if we get lucky. And if not, I guess I'll pick something else. I don't imagine there's a world transfer situation available, is there? You can do it instantly within the same data center. Fascinating. Okay. Come on, let's go. No, all right, we're going to Fairy. Fairy. Because it doesn't matter. All right, we need a character name. So, we are Dune folk. All right, so the format of Bulgis, yeah, the format of male Dunes folk is AABCCB, where A and C are always one syllable and B is two syllables. There are rare cases where the B phoneme will seemingly have one syllable, such as Zozonan or Nanalai. The N and L here are, in fact, remnants of sounds that were once paired with with a Lalafell vowel that over time has disappeared from speech and therefore has become silent in names. Big bulges. Big Dave. But yes, it would be the Ezelmagi. It'd be more like Modine, Peter, Parker. Oh yeah, and it's AABCCB. And in the case of, since this game is Japanese, all of the examples use Japanese syllables, not English syllables. So, like, if you were trying to adapt my name, W-I, we would constitute a single syllable. Or ma, but not ma. Or ma, but not Matt. Slambert J Wiggity. Let's hit random. Haha Samu. Cuckoo Samu. Nana Pokey Hee Hee Pokey. Meg is laughing at me from the other room. Zuzu Doa Pepe Doa. So, Mamaji Wawigi doesn't work because the B syllable in that is only a single syllable. Vuvuzela fits the We need another word that I can end with Zela. Vuvuzela something Zela. Do those syllables exist in Japanese? Close enough. It would be more like Bubuzela. Bubuzela Vuvuzela. Mimi Zela or Meme Zela. Mama Zela. Mimi Desu. God. There's some. I gotta say, there's something to be said for like. There's something to be said for a format like I'm about to type in chat, which is like X Uwu. God. It's not strictly to format, but I might have to go with it. Uwuzela Vuvuzela is the best name. Yes. Confirm. Oh, dear. Oh, God damn it. Yes. Oh, it's already made the character on Ether. All right. Cancel. Start. Uwuzela Vuvuzela. Love it. Uwuzela Vuvuzela the monk. I'm perfectly happy to be stuck with that for a month. It's great. Why is... Oh, right. I have got a mustache. I'm like, why does my face look so long?
Here.
Oh, why do I have it? Why do I have earrings? I didn't mean to have earrings.
Feel.
Oh, it's from equipment. It's equipment, isn't it? Here, boy. It is Handsome Seeker of Darkness. Oh, no. Dad? The only thing I remember about the start of this game is that it basically starts like Skyrim. Hey, you. Oh, you're finally awake. No. You all right, lad? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the ether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though, don't worry. You there! Halt! Whoops, I didn't see that. I'm sure it wasn't important. Inspection! Men, search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Sir, look, Somnus. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? Aw, crap, he was carrying the wacky tobacco across national borders. You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual. Ah! Amulja, to arms, to arms! Seven hells, consider this a warning. Now go, all of you! This is all new to me. I've only ever seen the Gridanian opening before. Phew! That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. We'll be careful around them brass blades, lad. Bastards'll have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? I don't know. I just went for an accent. Hey, seeing as we've got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? I don't know. I probably shouldn't go for a Middle Eastern accent myself. Them young'uns don't care much for conversation, see? Brent's the name, and peddlin's me trade. It's a good trade, Brent. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. Nothing to tax the boat to Limsa? What's Limsa? I knew it! Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. No, see, what's Limsa? The obvious joke there was Limsa Ball. It was a Ligma joke. There we go. Siva Krydos got there. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? To gain power! To amass a fortune. What was it that first attracted me to Final Fantasy XIV? The prospect of gaining many viewers and consequently to win glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. I mean, truth be told, I want all of those potential new viewers to subscribe. So really, it's money by way of glory. Untold fortune. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ul'dah? His voice has gotten progressively more leprechaun as time has gone on. They're after me, Lucky Charms. Yes. It is. Well, then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Ulda's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists. And the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. They're loyal Royalists. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no signs of stopping. Of course, the lizard men, that's the Amalja. You can't call them that! Couldn't care less about all-done politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to the peddlers. Need breedin' profit. Need breedin' profit. Is breedin' here a replacement for the F word? And though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Oh no, need breeding profit. I see. You don't need to correct me. I'm getting out in front. I get it. At long last. Behold, Ulda, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold. They are after me, Lucky Charms.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda.
No, I don't know how to close the text
Even
box.
with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
I barely come up to his knees. And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. Thanks. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
I'm gonna save the world! It's 8:35 and we have not yet reached gameplay. Go us. I'm sorry, how did that shirt function? Oh! It's leather padding on the outside. I get it. Oi, Venturer! Over here! I mean you! Fresh off the carriage by any chance? Eh? How can I tell? Heh! Name's Wymond. My business is knowing every bugger else. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by the way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge, even. Just this once, like. Welcome to Ulda, the shining beacon of prosperity, rising from the deserts of Thanalin. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard. Alright. Follow instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. Camera position. WASD isn't working. WASD! WASD. WASD. Wah! I've got such strong legs. Don't be like that, friend. I promise I'll make it worth your while. All right, Wymond. Turn character. Move camera. All right. Initiating quests. Non-player characters, NPCs for the uninitiated, offering quests can be recognized by the exclamation marks above their heads. Right-click the mark to bring up the quest window. Accepting quests. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Click on the Accept button in the lower left to add the quest to your list of current duties. Alright, coming to Ulda. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Ulda, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. It's blind to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged, or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. No, we're here to do the mugging. I'm here to cave in some heads with my tiny fists. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventuring, adventurer. Hey, I've begun a quest. Use the duty list to help me complete my task. Duty list. Duty. Upon accepting a quest, the current objectives will appear under the quest title in the duty list on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed here at one time. I love that it shows our entire name on screen. Tazi, that's a much worse name. Oh, you can swap WASD to strafe if you want? Interesting. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But, that is interesting. No. They don't call me Mr. Vuvuzela. Mr. Vuvuzela was my father's name. Collecting rewards. Complete a quest by right-clicking the NPC with a check mark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards from items and guild to experience points. Ah, there we go. I can hold right-click to strafe. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Setting? Keybind? A and D. Oh, I see. So if we want to turn strafe left to A, and then to Q. Much better. Okay. I'll figure it out eventually. Link. Oh, God. I have to come up with a voice now. Why, hello there! Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. Good. I picked okay. Since I talk to her a lot, this voice is okay. I can do this one basically forever. And lucky for you, that is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Should have gone for Gilbert Gottfried right out of the gate. The people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8th hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. I love the fact that our head does not even come up to the counter. I want a reverse shot. In Chaldean, I had a Lalafell, or in Gridania rather, I had a Lalafell, and there's a reverse shot from the person behind the Adventurers Guild, and all you can see is just the cowlick off the top of his head. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds It's worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Because you're stupid and uncultured. But it's not! It's bloody infuriating! But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten. Pardon me, Momodi, what do you think forgotten means? And so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ulda in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Sure. All right then, a promise is a promise now. There it is! Oh my god! That reverse shot is so good. I love it so much. And yeah, the counters are lower here than they are in Gridania. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous old Duh means more business for the quicksand, too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register neat as you can. X. Uwuzela Vuvuzela. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. All right, Mr. Vuvuzela, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild. Vuvuzela, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness. I swear to you I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god can be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two, attend to this scum. No, please! Mercy! Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Nor an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, all right? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes, what with with the women folk from time to time. Any road, welcome to Ul'dah, Uwuzela. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little bit about our fair city. Pardon me! The Aswell says, if you play as a female, she says she enjoys hearing about the many manhoods that her female companions have sampled. Oh my! Good Lord. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little bit about our fair city. Coming to Ul'dah, indeed. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Ul'dah. All right, and that concludes our stream. I'm kidding. Listen well to the wisdom of Mamodi Modi, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Hey, we gained a level. Boot Shine. Delivers an attack with a potency of 180. Oppo form bonus. Guarantees a critical hit. Damage dealt is increased when under an effect that raises critical hit rate. Additional effect. Changes form to Raptor. Duration 30 seconds. I have no idea what any of that means, but that's cool. Play guide. Teleport. Return. Sprint. Great. Main scenario quests. Important quests used to tell the story of Eorzy, and here her people are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icon. Quests using this icon indicate a task or series of tasks are tied into new duties or features you have yet to unlock. Block. Here. Click. Close to home, Mamodi, the proprietress of the quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here until you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called Aetheryte. Well, I really have dropped into Mickey Mouse. If it weren't for the Aetherites, traveling around Eorzy would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one at the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Uwuzela? If not, just lay your... Believe me, I've attuned with an Aetherite. Just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Pugilists Guild over at the Platinum Mirage. Assuming those weapons of yours ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the Steppes of Thaw. Goods from all across Eorzy and beyond end up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ul'dah as long as you've got the gil. Yes, that's what being for sale means! Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Uwuzela. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short, visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Pugilist Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after Gil, the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you've finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a guild to your name. Quest accepted. Quest accepted. Sanctuaries. Sanctuary. A crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar when you enter a sanctuary. While in this special area, you will accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you are offline. Oh. T'Chaha Tia from Siren has welcomed me. Oh. Hello. Apparently they are in the Lure FC. I am apparently being accosted. A friend request. I don't even know how to accept that. But thank you. Alright. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus will be increased by 50%. Oh, it's DR Fox. Alright, cool. Hi. Your current rested bonus is displayed on top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will carry over into the next level. Inns in city, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. To maximize your experience earning potential, make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. Main menu. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character under character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests and leva quests. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including keybinding, HUD layout, and system configuration, they can all be accessed via system. Select active help to redisplay these tutorial messages. Game progress is saved automatically, so there is no in-game save or load function. However, to prevent game data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game from the system menu. Cool beans. Navigation. Pressing M on your keyboard, selecting the mini-map, or selecting map under travel from the main menu in the lower right-hand corner of your screen will bring up the area map. If a quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated with a special icon. The location of quest objectives can also be confirmed by clicking on the objective in the duty list. I'm going to move my camera because it occurs to me that if somebody says something unwholesome in chat, that could get me in trouble. So let's just get ahead of that. Flip horizontal, and then bingo. Aha! Much better. And then bingo. Ha! Much better. Okay. How do I emote? Hi! Friend list. Respond to friend request. Accept. Sure, why not? What? There was a goose! Social. Emotes. Holy moly. Bow. Joy. Panic. Oh, that's a good panic emote.
Ugh.
Shrug. Yeah, I can be drunk. Flex. Oh my god. Love it. We're gonna do that one again just because it's so good. Yeah, check out these guns. Air quotes. Okay, grovel is great. The little hop down to my knees. Oh, it's an ugly duckling. Love it. All right. It's time to move on with our questing. Greetings. I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. Sorry, I got distracted by the friend request. I see that you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma you might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. The new adventurer status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Amongst Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When a new player and mentor form a party, they both receive a bonus to experience points earned. Upon invitation by a mentor, new adventurers can also gain access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. What to do? Nothing. Except now, did I see another quest marker in this room? No, it was just the lamps. But there are quest markers on my map. So where am I presently? Here. So there's something out there. all of this is one... Oh, hey, look at this. There's all sorts of stuff to go to. That I can't do. Level 70. The Killer Instinct. Yeah, that's a starter quest. But, all right, let's just go exploring. Let's just go have a look. Whee! Now, hold on a second. Which way does this go? Does this go to another part of the city? Central Thanalan. Whoa, Black Betty, Thanalan. Oh. Was there a crystal back at the Adventurers Guild for me to lick? Ether Shard. Delicious. I have access to the Ethernet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing my hand upon Ethernet shards. Ethernet! Attuning with the shards has granted you access to this city-state's Ethernet. The Ethernet can be used for quick intra-city travel. Great. Hooray! Jumpy, jumpy. Ka-jump. 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 Ruby Road Exchange, Delivery Moogle, Shop. Hustings Strip, Pugilist's Guild is there. Okay, I'm deeply confused. But apparently somewhere around here, there's a crystal I need to lick. Hey, nearly naked cat girls. Meow. Hi, Wymond. Wymond would like to know what you think of Ul'dah. So, how are you taking to Ul'dah, Uwuzela? Make any new friends in high places yet? Ha! Well, when you have the Sultana's ear one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old Wymond. Long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favor and take this missive to Josias at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man'll even give you some gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city was so easy, eh? Oh, there's the Aetheryte Plaza. This way. Attune me.
Hail, adventurer. Might you have come at the behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand?
I gave this guy way too weird a voice. Excellent. Which brings to us the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, sir. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of Aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of the ether. Given there is an Aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any Aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. You attune with the Aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Return! The spell Return can be used to instantly travel back to the Aetherite set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any MP and can be accessed by selecting Return under the travel menu from the main menu. The sole limitation of the spell is that it can only be cast once every 15 minutes Earth time, so that is Hearthstone. Jajakuta. Jajakuta the merchant is visibly perturbed and in need of some assistance. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours, Well, you're in luck. The Pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking the hides required. Would that I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend? Care to help a merchant down on his luck, Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming central Thanalan. We got our first bear ass quest. Gotta go get them bear asses. Is Jar Jar Binks a good Lalafell name? I mean, it sort of works. If you really wanted to get into it, it would probably be more like Jaja Binku. Like Jaja Binku, you could probably get away with. Jaja Binku. Go for Barbar Jinx. All right. Josias, what do you got for me? Do you have business with the Platinum Mirage this morning? Handing over items. Some quests will require you to deliver items. If an NPC requires an item request window will appear. Drag the items from your inventory or armory chest into the item request window and click Hand Over to complete the transaction. Items can also be added to the item request window by right-clicking them. Hand over. Hand over. A missive from Wyman. All right then, let's have a look. Bird is barren. Let the hounds feast. So it goes. Oh, this? Well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Wyman's investigation has revealed his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Well, sucks to be that guy, I guess. Greetings, and welcome Welcome to the Pugilists Guild. I see you already walk the path of the pugilist, yet your journey has only just begun. I highly recommend you add your name to our roll, for there is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. The origins of pugilism as we know it can be traced back to the staging of barehanded bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Amid this chaotic intermingling of styles, there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator tournament most fondly. Back when barehanded fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, and of course, and Ul'dah swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practiced here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, should you wish to proceed with enrollment, you must first obtain the guildmaster's approval. Let me know if you would like to meet him. I would like to meet him. So, are you ready to present yourself for the guildmaster's inspection? Gagaruna wishes to reaffirm your desire to join the Pugilist Guild. Master Hammond is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years, the man ruled the blood sands as the Holy Fist. Title of my sex tape. Though he has since retired in favor of training aspiring fighters. You will find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show to him the fighting spirit that burns within you. Past time you got your arse back there, huh? Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent, I swear to the gods. What? You're here to enroll? Oh, well, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as a guildmaster, I would be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless, you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, you'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. Hee-haw! Crikey, I am spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son. It'd give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Right, joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Can you go the distance? I'm going for speed. I'm all alone in my time of need. But I'm racing and pacing and plotting the course. I'm fighting and biting and riding on my horse. Yes, you have a fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the vermin of Thenlan. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. Yes, we gotta punch some weasels into dust. Motivational speaking. Gilther does not like the way you are looking at him, but will let it pass if you deliver a message for him. Hey, you! I saw you looking at me. Got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. You know Didi Lata? Short, broke, never pays what he owes? Yeah, wow, that's a word. Yeah, that bleeding expletive. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12 I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalamud. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp, like as not. So you go tell him. It's pronounced GIF. Yes, that's right. He was a son of a horse. Yes, you are correct. We are now 3 hours into the stream. 2 hours and 40 minutes into the stream and have not yet fought anything. But that's fine. There'll be plenty of time for that. We're here for a month. Hello, Diddletta. I can't help but notice you're in your small clothes. Oh, no, you're not. You're just wearing a tunic. Oh, gods! Be good, it's Gelther's goon! All right, I'll give back every gil I owe. I swear it. But no more beatings, I beg you. Some items can be used, granting various effects such as instant HP restoration, attribute boosts, and more. Using an item is as simple as selecting use from the item subcommands. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until the timer has expired. Items you use often can be set to your hotbar for easy access. Also, I like that nobody is upset about this, but everybody was super upset when I collected debts in Red Dead Redemption 2. Diddletta needs help to repay a long overdue debt. Look, I haven't got the hit gil on hand, but I do have this ring. It ain't much to look at, but it'll surely fetch a high price. It was my dear departed mom's wedding ring. God's rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to Mamane over at the ossuary, and he'll get your coin. It was not the unnecessary vehicular manslaughter you were upset about. You were all very upset about me collecting debts. That is not revisionist history. Listen, Hey, a tiny sheep. That's right, the panda is lesser. The sheep was cute, though. Open sesame. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to Arzeneth Ossuary? You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of a Diddlata. Very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. And doubly so when the item in question is a fake, and such a gaudy, poorly wrought one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free? Normally, this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee this one time. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Alright, so we've got up to 32% of HP or 600 MP. Do I want the potion for health or the potion for... Which is the better choice here? I can ignore both? Okay, but I do have to accept one. In the name of science. Erasmus of the Thaumaturges Guild is preoccupied with his studies, but his brow is furrowed in a way that cries out for help. I am Erasmus of the Order of Naldthal, and I am charged with studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and the environs in which they dwell. For the dark art of our order is death itself, and power over death can come only through knowledge of life. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of Thanalan. But there is much work to be done before that day. Aid me, brother. Bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall name you in a footnote. Marmots are hardy creatures that thrive nigh everywhere. You will most certainly find them just outside the city in western Thanalan by way of the Gate of Sultana. Do take care, they can be feisty little creatures when threatened. Unholy matrimony. Hihito has had enough of her husband's poor work ethic and needs someone to whip him into shape. How can the ossuary demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for the rouge and sunsilk dresses and feed my marmot? Oh, if only I'd had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Oh, save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobonima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Colosseum entrance wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. What proportion of people we've met so far are terrible? All but one. I don't know. I'm basically treating this as a lore playthrough because Because, like, I have not ever played this game for any length of time. But also, we're doing stream content, and you don't want to watch me sit here and like, grind millions of bear asses all the time. Having the fun of the character interactions and the lore is pretty much where we want to go, I think, for the purposes of stream content. Plus, all of the quests stack with each other. They're all asking for the same things. I'm Babonia. I'm Bobonima. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around, spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if you're hell's bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz the Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've got a long day ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you finish, go and tell Walken at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. Key items can be used on targets by first right-clicking on the target, then right-clicking the appropriate icon from the key items window and selecting Use. Look at all these quest icons. Exposed wall! Oh yeah. This wall is extremely exposed. Ah, another exposed wall. Genevieve. Ah. What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look at how my gill is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. Lady Genevieve wants you to gather the gill which you caused her to drop on the ground. On some quests, you will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching, then right-clicking. Yeah, what if we just took it, is right. My gill, now, and there had better be naught missing. This appears to be everything. What are you staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence! Humph. Well, I guess I did get some kind of reward. Zazariku needs an adventurer to pick up an order from the Goldsmith's Guild. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum? Zazariku is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Zazariku is my name. Wait. Ah, which reminds me, I have yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmith's Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Hello, Walken. Walken of the Gladiators Guild is muttering frantically to himself about an infestation of ladybugs in the region. Carried your arse in here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I've a deed which needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late's made 'em orneries and aurochs in rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant who's seen more days at the teat than he has on the battlefield. Well, what'll it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody buggers, or don't you? Samwalk, so far we haven't even dealt with the weasels. Or the shrews, rather. But we do have a lot of shrews we have to deal with yet to come. Come on, poke it. There we go. Target is not in line of sight? What do you mean target's not in line of sight? I would like to file a bug report. We gotta find the precise pixel that will let me interact with this. Oh, okay. I'll attune to this while I'm at it. It does seem a bit like maybe if I leave the area and come back. Nope, it's just super bugged. This guy seems to be having the same problem. Bugged since the patch 3 weeks ago. Well, so much for that quest. I guess dude's wife is just divorcing him then. Good times. All right, let's have a look at this map. Where else are we going? Downward. I'll come back here at level 100 and get my 50 XP. It'll be totally worth it.
Zazariku's circlet. Just a moment, sir. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I am afraid crafting the circlet to Zazariku's exact specifications has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work and we're still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Haft at the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Mayhap it slipped his mind.
All right, where are we going next? There. This away. Decisions, decisions. Bitter Snow's eyes are those of a man in love, wrought with worry and doubt. He appears to be waiting for someone who has yet to arrive.
Oh, what could be keeping her? My beloved Yellow Moon and I had promised to meet at this very spot, but 2 bells have passed, and I've nary a word from her. Gods, I hope she's all right. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weaver's Guild. She always enjoyed watching the... Oh, by the gods! Do you think she's left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look a bumpkin, but I've no mind for fashion.
What he really wants is to be bumpkin uglies. Also, do I owe a joke to Gwaldhar? I didn't tell Gwaldhar's joke, did I? Groundhogs are so rude. I asked one where he lived, and he just shouted, "A-hole!"
I've a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, man, they don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad what fancies himself the next Franz of the Fair ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the god's damned garnets he can afford, and if he dies in his fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. All right, next stop. Next stop is the Weaver's Guild. Did I remember to attune at Onyx Lane? I don't know if I did. I guess I did.
this way. Recompense officer. It does. The game does tell you which you're missing. So I got all 3 there. We've got all of these. That's the Weavers Guild. And it's the Sapphire Avenue Exchange that I haven't got yet. Oh, look who it is. I actually don't have puppy cam in this view because I'm a terrible human being. I know. And she's gone, but at least now I have the puppy cam available should we need it. Ethelwine. Ethelwine appears vexed by his work at the Weavers Guild and is in need of a helping hand. Something in a cream. Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless, absolutely flawless. Of that I have no doubt. But I simply cannot settle on a color for the life of me. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Ul'dah are wearing these days, especially on the hustings strip. And when you've finished, please call on Laku at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. Juliana of the Weavers Guild finds herself at a troubling loss for manpower. If it is work you seek, the Weavers Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of Ul'dah's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and that with a fury. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, and I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. None of those millennials want to work these days. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask no more than you welcome to our doors any willing souls you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. When words are just not enough, emotes can be used to express your feelings towards a person or situation. First, highlight the target, if necessary, then select social from the main menu, then emotes. In this case, select Welcome after targeting Juliana to complete the quest objective. Emotes can be set to your hotbars by simply dragging them from the emote interface. In addition to emotes, items and user macros can also be set to your hotbars. Emote! Welcome! Excellent! I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off, we need those people. Fire God be good. Just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let bitter snow see me like this. Maybe that last tunic was best after all. Or, no, perhaps the blue. A bitter snow is waiting for me. Oh, but I haven't anything to wear. Yes, you can trigger the emotes from in-game chat. Yes. Work at the Weavers Guild. I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go inquire further? Gods, I can hardly contain myself thinking of the new dresses that will be at that party. Would that I were invited.
Oh, the weavers are recruiting. Finally, my chance to become a famous designer.
Lurking Leech, what a great name. Ta-da!
Weaving work? Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard, and on duty no less. Move along now.
Boop.
I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot.
So the weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friend. I'm all set for coin. I love the, like, spread eagle fall.
You've returned. Well, how did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy. In that, I suppose our trade is not unlike any other.
Hey, I leveled up. Huzzah. Who's this? Obelit. The most popular color of late. Well, all colors have their merits, of course. But if pressed, I'd have to say red.
Why, any color is perfectly fine for a dress, you silly thing, as long as it comes off easily at the end of the night.
Oh my!
Dang!
We need a horny Lalafell counter. Do we, though? I don't know that we do. And you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer. But of course, yes, I am Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my feet, what, you expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Eldon for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you can afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Well, consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Aldaz markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzian commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Aldenard. I want to go to Aldenards. Aldenard. You get there and just like, oh, what's the smell? Passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Old Da as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer, a deadlier sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Haven't we seen Lalafell be horny twice so far? Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall receive from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now, off with you. Every time it cuts back to the main screen and my name appears, it makes me laugh. Thank you, whoever it was that pointed out that Vuvuzela matches the naming convention. Thank you. Have I attuned here? This music is from Final Fantasy VII. What color is in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gridania, and I find there's a certain verve to verdant livery. Green, you bloody idiot! All the music for 14 so far has been original. It's definitely riffing on a track from Final Fantasy VII. Like, it's not entirely that track, but it's definitely pulling riffs from it. Fast red. Best color for a dress. Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go... Jesus Christ. Can they say that? What fairer color than that in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, yellow moon, how my heart pines for you. This is the riff. And now it's over. I can't think of the specific track name.
There's never been a shortage of white dresses on our old Don, ladies. Surely it's the most comfortable color to wear under this murderous sun.
Cornell.
Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown.
Do.
Red, ever and always. This is Ul'dah, my dear boy, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiving everywhere at once. We Uldahns live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust.
Increment the counter.
You are here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Yes. Ethelwine said you'd be along. Well, what color is it to be then? It sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white, and black, 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means a resounding victory, but I suppose red it shall be. I have some catalysts I've been saving for just such an occasion. Mark my word, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red Ul'dah has ever seen. Alchemy may look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline.
Thanks. I just want to punch shit. I don't need your science, brainiac. Aelwyn has need of an adventurer to help him test a revolutionary new medicine. Yes, at last my work is complete. Mark my words, this formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. With just a sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will be instantly extinguished. But I must needs test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you take this batch to Pearl Lane to a man there named Landebert. He is trusted by the other refugees. Persuade this Landebert to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange. After all, if it is truly effective, it will be a tremendous boon to the advancement of the alchemic arts and mankind at large. Is he just having me test this on homeless folk? Jesus Christ! All right, are there any... I have now attuned my access to all of the Ethernet shards. Hooray. All right, we're going this way. Let's go find Landebert. I sort of wanted to get all the way back to the quicksand, but I may not make it there before I really do have to call it a night. But we'll see. go down? I am so profoundly lost. There should be a doorway to my room. This one? Isn't this the way I just came? Oh no. Well, I could jump, yeah. Ow! I took damage from that fall. A luxury long lost. That's Landibert, right ahead of me. That's a good thing my ankle healed that quickly. Hello, Landibert. Medicine for the sick? Sure, I'm sure it'll work. We're not fools, boy. We know full well what that bastard Elwyn is up to. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us, beggars can't be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him, but to us it's a matter of life and death. If we've got to choose between this bastard's swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? Achievements. Congratulations! You have just received your first achievement. Achievements are earned by reaching certain milestones during your adventures in Eorzea, and there are achievements for just about everything. From leveling classes and uncovering locations to defeating enemies and earning gil. There are also rewards gathered upon attaining certain achievements. Some of these include rare weapons and armor. Others include titles, which can be added to your display name to showcase your greatness. Time to collect them all, that's right. But actually, no, it is not time to collect them all. It is time to call it a night, because it is 10 o'clock, having gone the entire stream without punching anything. But we'll get back and punch something tomorrow. So, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It is a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. Tonight was a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to this. Who knows? But I'm really looking forward to playing this for the month of February, so I do hope you will tune back in tomorrow. Same Matt time, same Matt channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, playing more Final Fantasy XIV, and we'll have a great time. So, yeah, you should tune in. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. And if you're a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So that's it. That's all we've got tonight. We are going to throw out a raid, so everybody hop aboard this raid train. We're going to go visit Kathleen. Yeah, I'll see you back here tomorrow. So have a great night, everybody. So long, and goodbye.